Hello everyone and welcome to the Crystal Legacy attempt. So we got everybody to level 44 or 45, which is the max level that we can be right now. Kiwi has Drill Peck, Return, Fly, and Tri Attack, with Pink Bow to increase its normal damage output. And it's, well, the fastest Pokemon we have with pretty decent attack power. In addition, we have Magma here. I don't think anything changed for anybody else, really. Flamethrower, Rock Slide, Amnesia, Harden. Amnesia and Harden could be useful, for sure, depending on the situation. Slasher, Metaclaw, False Swipe, which I need to get that changed as soon as possible. We have Lenny with the Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Waterfall, and Surf. Stats overall aren't too great. I mean, it's fine. It's acceptable. We'll take it. It's mostly that its health is 180, which is all about, what, 42 higher than the next highest, which is Gale. So Lenny definitely has a bigger health pool, which definitely helps a lot. Gale with Screech, Earthquake, Mud Slap, and Feint Attack. I changed Screech out for something, but it did not happen. So I need to get that fixed. And then we have Hex, who takes 5 billion years. Psychic, Icy Wind, Lovely Kiss, and Ice Punch. Before we move on to the gym, I do need to get some of this fixed, because there are a number of moves that I would prefer to have, because it would make things easier. Number one is Slasher. We need to have Twin Needle. I was thinking of actually having Quick Attack, just because, you know, we can attack first, and it would be helpful. The problem is that, what would I get rid of? The answer is, honestly, I think by now we can get rid of Wing Attack. I feel like I would rather use a different move. I mean, you know, Quick Attack would be okay in terms of damage. It's mostly just hit it to end things. I feel like Wing Attack would be good against flying, or not flying. Be good against fighting type, but we're weak to fight. Well, I think we're neutral to fighting, or weak, so I wouldn't really want them there anyway. If I want Swift, I can get Swift. Whereas if we take away Wing Attack, we can never have it back. We're gonna get rid of Swift. It is helpful. It is useful. I feel like Quick Attack may show itself to be a little bit more useful in the long run, maybe. If not, I can always replace it. That's no big deal. It was Gale, yeah. Gale was the one with the Wing Attack. It could have Slash. Slash has a higher crit chance than others. But I would rather rely on raw power versus hoping for a crit. Especially on a move that's not going to have a, you know, any stab bonus. With all of that said, we could actually give Lenny the magnet, which is what I will do as soon as I find it. There it is. Well, yeah. Magnet. Because it could also have the Mystic Water as well. So yeah, we have dragon types here. Your first battle against dragons, I'll show you how tough they are. If I were to be a Pokemon trainer with only one type, it would be dragons, personally. I just think dragons are super cool. And really, really useful and good. They are a bit of a fallacy in that they aren't infallible, you know? Well, that worked out pretty well. I did not put the animations back on. Oopsie. Well, whatever. Dragonair speed went way up. Doesn't matter, because we do damage. A decent amount of damage. Be as fast as you want, it's not going to matter. I mean, like, you know, dragons are very good. They have a lot of resistances and whatnot. So they are pretty good defensively, but I do think that they may be considered, I don't want to say overrated, but I don't know. They don't have any, like, super effectiveness against anyone but themselves, dragons. So, in terms of damage, they aren't the most optimal, which I think could put it in a difficult situation. We'll be fine. There we go. Almost a level 45. Pretty close. My dragon Pokemon lost? Alright, so let's go to the options. Let's put that back on because it's interesting. Let's switch you out for Gale. Unfortunately, Lenny is gonna be mostly not good here. We are required to have strength. So I don't know who I'm gonna give that to. Unfortunately, I don't know. Well, we'll see who can learn it. And the answer is half of my team, Gale, Slasher, and Magma can learn it. I mean, we can get rid of Harden. I don't think we necessarily need it. If the badge boost glitch existed in this game, then yeah, we could do that, but as it is, Magma really doesn't have a lot of moves that it has. I mean, we have, you know, Rock Slide and Flamethrower, which are both very solid moves. Absolutely. It would be nice if they could learn some coverage moves, just depending on the situation. I guess we would have to figure that out as we go along. With that said, we can actually switch to Lenny. Lenny would do well against the Seadra. But, I mean, water and electric aren't great against dragon types. I guess we'll see how much damage Lenny takes here. The high health is definitely going to help a lot, for sure. Low defenses kind of get not as important as if we have, you know, way higher health. Depending on the situation, of course. Rain Dance. I mean, we can buy Rain Dance whenever you want. Assuming that Rain Dance allows Thunder to hit 100% of the time, then we can do that as we go. For right now, Rain Dance isn't going to help us very much. It will help Lenny's do damage, but is there a whole lot of... I mean, again, 2 Surfs would do more damage than a Rain Dance than a Surf. That's my thought process. Versus things like Sandstorm, which, like, boosts... like, I think it boosts, like, Rock-type moves, and it does damage every turn to anyone that's not Rock, Steel, or Ground. You know, so there's things of that nature. Dragonair flinched. Nice. Oh, finally hit. I mean, paralyzed, fully paralyzed, and then it flinched. It's working out pretty well. Probably should have just used Surf for the last hit, but that's okay. Yeah, so Lenny's gonna see minor use in this fight. Against a Gyarados, I mean, one Thunderbolt will do the trick, absolutely. I mean, Gyarados was like our demon for a good while, and now we have a good option against him, so there you go. Oh, I lost. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Gale is still in front. I'm okay with that. Actually, Actually, we want to push this one down and then bring this one up. Looks like a dung beetle pushing a roll of dung. It's kind of gross, I'm sorry. It's just what it reminded me of. For better or for worse, I just got access to use Dragon-type Pokemon. That's awesome! I also want access to Dragon-type Pokemon. That would be neat. Cool trainer Cody. He would be named Cody. Another Seadra. Alright. I do not want Gale to take massive damage. We're gonna swap in for Lenny, who has mediocre speed. Depending on the situation, the speed might not be an issue. Wow, that did like barely any damage. We do have Thunder Wave, so we can lower a Pokemon's speed. I think it's what, 100% chance to land? I don't know, something like that, but you know, Lenny's putting in work, that's for sure. With that said, why don't we go ahead and swap in to Slasher? Why not? Let's bring Slasher in. I don't know how well or bad this will go. Assuming Dragon Rage, we can get hit by 4 Dragon Rages, assuming that's all it uses. We'll see. We are fast enough, so that's good. Maybe I over-leveled, but I feel like it's almost impossible to be over-leveled. To be honest, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Golduck. You know what? Let's try out Twin Needle. Psychic. This won't hurt a lot, will it? Not very effective. Wow. Okay. Neutral. Okay, I was wondering if it would be super effective because of Psychic, but I guess not. That's okay. Minimal damage. Actually, my Pokemon Silver cartridge, I have a Golduck on my team. For my, water type. I also have Lugia, who is also a water type, I'm pretty sure. But, you know. Either way. What if I use Twin Needle? What will happen? Okay. Hey, that works for me. Slasher is proven to be a very, very useful member of the team. Slasher also has by far the highest, stat experience. Like, without a shadow of doubt. So their stats are probably just going to be better than everybody else's. Just due to the fact that it has so much more stat experience than everyone else. So... And that's the thing about Sudowoodo that we have as well. They are kind of in the same boat. They just have way higher stat experience because they've been on the team way longer than everybody else. My chance of losing, not even 1%. I wouldn't put my money on you. No offense. I would put money on myself. Gyarados. Okay. Can I swap to Lenny? Or is their health too low? This should be okay. 112 HP. It's about what everybody else has. Hydro Pump. This will do not very much damage. Presumably. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Thunderbolt. Lenny, you are quickly proving to be very useful right now. I know I said that Lenny probably won't see much use, but I guess I was wrong. Oops. Dragonair. I kind of want to switch to Gale because I feel like they're close to getting to the next level. Yeah, fairly close. Relatively close. Unless Dragonair uses like Hydro Pump or something, which would be really bad. Use Dragon Rage, which is fine by me. It's by now Dragon Rage is not that scary. 40 damage isn't... I mean, it does a lot of damage, technically, but it's not scary enough. It's just consistent 40 damage. No chance of crit or doing more damage, so It's relatively not too bad. It's super scary in the early, even mid-game, really. But we can survive, 4 of those. Be okay. Vaporeon. That's surprising. Very surprising. So, back to Lenny. Aurora Beam. This will not do too much damage. Very, very little. Wow, okay. Yeah, Magnet is definitely helping a lot, though. Oh, wow, it survived. I mean, Vaporeon's pretty bulky. All things considered, they are very bulky. They have a lot of health, so... And relatively good, defense and special defense. In conjunction with the high HP, so... That makes sense. Lenny is not particularly a powerful Pokemon, but, their claim to fame is their high HP, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's definitely helping a lot. What also will help a lot... Oh, Magma. Magma is level 44. Same with Slasher. Gosh forbid if something happens, I want to be prepared. Also, I would like for Magma to get some more experience. I don't know how useful they're gonna be specifically against Claire. But let's go ahead and have Slasher be up front, because Slasher pretty close to a level up, yeah. How about Magma? Magma is relatively close as well. Okay. I'm just debating. I feel like I can swap into Slasher more easily than Magma, I would say. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They are full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. Well, I am serious. And slightly kind of worried. Well, I think I'll be okay. I really don't foresee myself losing any Pokemon in this fight. Not unless I play terribly, but... yeah, Rock Slide won't take this out, but... It will be relatively close. It did take out that, Dragonite in one hit, but, Yeah, Dragon Rage. Nothing I'm too worried about, again. But I suspect that Claire definitely has, Dragon Breath, which is, 70 base power in this version of the game. And a 30% chance to inflict paralysis. It's, pretty scary, for sure. Sent out Lantern. That's interesting. Let's bring in Slasher. Again, I'm not sure who I'm gonna have in front. Probably Hex. Just because if there is a Gyarados or, a water type, there's definitely, I'm almost 100% sure I should not be using Metaclaw. Oh well. Thunderbolt. This actually might be dangerous. Yeah, let's switch to Hex. Their higher special defense is gonna help out here. At least I think it's higher. Alright, let's see here. Psychic. Yeah, Psychic could be the best move. Yeah, let's have Hex be up front. If I need to switch to Lenny, our Lantern, we definitely can. Nice. Level 45. Alright, Mantine. Mantine, very interesting. Water Flying. Yeah. Yeah, let's switch to Lenny here. Agility. That could be dangerous. But I don't foresee Lenny, fainting here. Confuse Ray certainly doesn't help us. That's for darn sure. Dang. Okay, you landed the attack. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. And no experience gained. No big surprises there. What happens if we switch to Kiwi? What happens? How is this gonna go? We haven't used Kiwi yet. Dragon Rage. Yeah, Kiwi definitely does not have the defenses. Drill Peck is the strong. Well, Return is gonna be the strongest move that they have. Drill Peck is definitely the better flying type move with 80 base power. Okay, they took it on one hit though, so you know I can't say no to that.